अचानक से गोरिल्ला आ गया तो क्या करना है?
क्या करना है? फिर जो भी करना है वो गोरिल्ला ने करना है।
Hi guys, my name is Disha and I'm from Hindustan Times Online. First of all, welcome to the team. I hope you guys are all safe and fine. I watched the trailer and it looks like a ball. How was it shooting the whole movie?
A ball. Literally. It's just been an outstanding experience to shoot this film. Like you just said, the film in itself is so fun. It's so unique. It has a gorilla in it for the first time in Hindi cinema. So just the whole shooting experience has been unique. And because it being such a fun, crazy, adventure comedy kind of a film, it was a blast.
Definitely, I think we had a great time shooting this film. And everyone in general, personality-wise, also so fun and peppy. So it was all in all a great experience. It was difficult logistically, because of the heat and live locations, etc. But it was great shooting the film, definitely.
Pankaj, sir, how was it for you to manage the madness unfolding in front of the camera?
Like I said, handling so many people, and it was not studio based. In fact, it had live locations, so we were traveling constantly. We were shooting on highways, in jungles, in all over the place. So it was not as fun and frolic as they make it sound. But yes, I mean, overall, we pulled it through.
What are your favorite memories from the whole shoot?
Favorite memories? I don't know. I mean, I think we had a tough time shooting on the highway.
Oh, okay.
And I'm glad we pulled it through. So I would say that was my favorite moment, that we pulled it through without any glitches. So yeah.
Were there any challenges that you specified the highway? Were there any hiccups that you all came across?
I think every day, sir. Every day, some hiccup or the other would always happen. Making a film in itself has its own challenges. And with this film being so unique with a gorilla, working with the gorilla in itself was quite a challenge. Also a very, very fun experience, a different experience for all of us, I feel. I think every day was a memory. Every day was a challenge. Every day was a learning experience for all of us on set, for the actors, the technicians, for Pankaj sir, for the producers, for everyone. Challenges to, obviously there was shooting on the highway. Like sir said, it's a road trip film, so we would shoot on live locations as we're going on. And with the gorilla itself, one challenge was to actually shoot with the gorilla but also hide the fact that we have a gorilla in this film, the concept in itself. So wo baat ko hame chupani thi. So that we did quite well, I think, because no one knew about the film and the concept until the teaser actually released. Apart from that, of course, it was very hot. So to shoot in that heat, that kadak sun was very, very hard. And yeah, just doing scenes with the gorilla, trying to get a natural response from him, although he was very well trained and very well equipped, if I must say, as an actor, and really helped us. But it had its own challenges and stuff like that. If I can speak personally, there's this song in the movie between the boy and the gorilla, between Charlie and Toto, which is a really fun, peppy number. And we actually rehearsed for 2.5, 3 days for that particular song. So that in itself was quite challenging, but we pulled it off, and it's looking really, really nice now. And I really, really hope when it comes out, people will take to it. So yeah.
Shlokka, any challenges you felt?
And definitely, I shot my song that's in the film and which you will all get to see during the pandemic. So it was in July last year, and I think Excel was one of the first production houses to start shooting during the pandemic. So we had a 3-day shoot with dancers, with a set, with everything. So that was definitely challenging for all of us to go through. And obviously, when you're dancing and performing, you can't be in a mask constantly or anything. So it was a lot of safety protocol. Everything was done superbly, but definitely that was a huge, huge challenge. Challenging to shoot in the heat, yes, and live locations with the gorilla, with everything going on, especially being your first film. So there's a lot that I learned, multitasking, as they say, when you're sort of shooting. You're not in a studio, you're not in a an air conditioned environment, so you're managing everything. So it was challenging but very rewarding in the end. Definitely, I would like to say.
Uh, Pankaj, sir, I wanted to ask, did you get any inputs or any feedback from Farhan, sir?
Lots, lots. Every time I would narrate the script to a new person or a new set of team, I would discover so many different things, and I would keep improvising, which we kept doing right till we ended up shooting the film, even during the shoot. So, which I guess is normal. But yes, Farhan, Ritesh, the marketing team, uh, Kasim, so many people, they all had such wonderful inputs as we went along. And whatever we liked mutually, we kept improvising, we kept changing. And yes, of course, Farhan was a huge influence.
Farhan is also an actor. Did Shloka, Aadhar, did you all get any inputs after he watched the trailer and the movie? Or has he watched the movie?
Yeah, he has watched the film actually. I met him only after he watched the film,
Uh-huh.
and he really laughed out loud. He said it's really working well, and all the characters are really funny, and the script is too good, and it. Any tips? No, he never gave any tips or any suggestions or anything. He just told us he really enjoyed the film, so it was great. It's great that our producer is happy.
Aadhar, this movie marks your return after a really long break.
Yeah.
Was there something that was holding you back? Was before Hello Charlie?
No, not at all actually. After my first film, Ban, which came out, which is my debut film, I had got a couple of offers. I was doing my auditioning, the auditioning period that was going on, and I think in the year 2018 is when I met Ritesh sir, and he told me about this story that he was developing, which is Hello Charlie, and I found it really interesting and very funny. And he said, if you're interested in playing the part, we would like to see a small audition of yours and a screen test to see whether you suit the part, because there's a certain amount of innocence and simplicity that the boy requires. So that's what I did, and then that's how I organically met Pankaj sir, who then did a couple of more rounds of auditioning. We did a lot of workshops and readings and stuff like that, and that's how the film happened for me. I think the film is releasing now in 2021, and there's been a long gap because of COVID, and that's not anything I can help. But there was no conscious decision of waiting or anything else. I think the waiting period has been perceived as a waiting period because of the COVID pandemic that has happened.
Was there any kind of pressure during this? That okay, the wait is getting longer. The gap seems to be a little more than what you had expected. Was there any kind of pressure during that phase?
No, not at all. Not at all. I feel like as an actor, I don't really think of those things. What I was getting little, obviously what I wanted to come out, I wanted this film to come out probably last year. We all didn't expect this pandemic to happen. It's created such difficulties in everyone's lives, worries, stresses, all of that. Had this pandemic not been there, it would have come out earlier. And everyone's been expecting the film and looking forward to it. So, and I was so excited for the film and to show it to so many people. So, in terms of that, I wanted to come out faster, but I'm very happy. I have no complaints. The film has come out beautifully, made beautifully, and people are now responding so well to it. So I'm just very happy with everything that's going on right now in my life.
Shloka, this movie marks your debut. I wanted to know that before Hello Charlie, were there any projects that you almost made it into?
There were a few scripts were floating around back and forth, but I know I was skeptical of choosing some. And then obviously there was a long gap in the middle because I mean, it's an unpredictable industry, it's an unpredictable career. So you really don't know. It's your luck, it's your destiny, and it's the patience you have and how badly you want it. So I waited it out and then I auditioned for Hello Charlie. We had 3 rounds and we were auditioning other girls as well. And I was sitting on my hot seat waiting, crossing my fingers, praying that, I get selected. And I did. And what a wonderful film to be a part of, something so fresh, something so unique, and such lovely people to work with. So it's a blessing on and on.
The movie is streaming online. Did you have hopes that it could have debuted on the big screen?
Um, of course, I mean, watching yourself in the cinema is what everyone dreams of. It's you want to see yourself in the theater, but the pandemic obviously, has caused everyone to be in their homes. Theaters are shut, malls are shut, safety regulations have to be followed. But Amazon has given us such a wide reach
Yeah.
world over that people can watch the hard work we put in and enjoy the film. Because it's supposed to be a light-hearted, happy family comedy. You can watch with your kids, you can watch with anyone and everyone, all age groups included. So I think it's a win-win situation for our film and for us.
Yeah, and I think the great thing about Amazon is, if I can just add that over 280 countries is their reach, so 280 countries will be watching our film worldwide, and in a time like this, maybe not that many people will be watching our film had it been in the theater. Of course, theater, the experience is different, but with these OTT platforms coming in, it's great. It's great for our industry. I think that OTT and theaters will always coexist, and it's more work for everyone. So it's, like she said, a win-win.
Aadar, I wanted to know from you that apart from your movies, fans have also showered you and Tara with so much love. Like every time we see both of you supporting each other, we've seen so much love being poured into all your posts. How has your relationship with Tara evolved through the years?
So I've really never spoken about this, but I'll speak about it today. That Tara is someone who's very, very special to me, and we give each other a lot of happiness, and we do hang out a lot, and people show us a lot of love, and it's great. It's great, and that's all I can say about it.
Has she seen the movie yet?
She has seen the movie, actually. She has, and she has really, really loved it. And she kept saying how, I think she spoke to Pankaj Sir also and told him also what she felt, and loved all the characters, and loved Shloka, and loved this entire script and the concept and the fact that it's so unique and it's one of a kind. And she's just saying already that it's one of her favorite films already. So yeah.
Shloka, my last question is to you. I want to know from you is that are there any dream directors or dream actors you have in a list that you want to work with in the coming years?
I want to work with everybody. That is all I'm saying. I want to work with everybody, and I want to definitely work with Aadar in many, many more projects because I had the greatest time working with him, and he made my journey so much easier than I thought it would be. So definitely, I want to work with everyone. I mean, my favorite is Ranveer Singh. I'm a die-hard Ranveer Singh fan. So definitely, Ranveer Singh is on my hit list. Varun Dhawan, everyone, and all the directors possible, all the great ones. I'm looking forward. I would love to name the greats, but there's so many new concepts, new directors, new things coming in. So everything is just, the floodgates have opened. So I really just hope everyone and everyone loves me. I only want love from the public. I've just said it clearly. Just please love me and just love our film. That's all. Thank you.
I
Thank you.
agree. I agree with her also. I also want to work with a lot of directors, but I'm very fortunate to have worked with both my dream directors in both my first and second film. I worked with Habib Faisal, who was my dream director. Now I'm working with Pankaj Saraswat, who's my dream director. So, what more can I ask for? And I want to work with Mr. Pankaj sir again and again and again. और मैं बार-बार बोल रहा हूँ ताकि वो हम दोनों को वापस कास्ट करे.
Yeah. Exactly.
And any actresses that you want to work with, Aadar?
It depends. I'm open to working with everyone. Actresses, actors. It depends on the script, depends on the role. But yeah, definitely want to work with everyone.
All right. Thank you guys so much. I'm looking forward to watching this movie. And I hope to see you all again, hopefully in other projects, having these better conversations.
Super.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Disha. Thank you.
Thanks.